Let's back up to the section on false promises.
Miverina kely tsika amin'ny momba ny promesse diso na teny fampatokiana diso.
It happens a lot in like in chapter 2.
Tahaka ny eo amin'ny toko faharoa zao,
But even as early as chapter 1,
na ary amin'ny chapitre voalohany.
because it says they will say, "Come away with us and let's go do this thing."
Reo namandreo zao miteny hoe andao manaraka anay de hanao an'izao zavatra zao isika.
And then it says, "But don't do that."
De aveo kanefa miteny hoe fa aza manao an'izao.
They give you promises of happiness and riches.
Manome toky izy hoe manome toky fifaliana, harena sy zavatra ohatr'izany.
But wisdom is telling you that bad things will happen to you if you do that.
Kanefa ny tenim-pahendrena de milaza hoe zavatra ratsy no hianjady aminao raha manao izay ianao.
And then it goes into the sections. It talks about the way wisdom can protect us.
Rehefa aveo ndray koa izy zany de miresaka momba ny hoe ny teny pahendrena de miaro antsika.
The value of wisdom.
Ny valeuran'ny teny pahendrena.
And then in chapter 3, it goes into a section about what true wealth really is.
Ary amin'ny toko fahatelo izy de miresaka momba ny hoe inona ny tena harena, inona ny tena harena.
And that true wealth is righteousness.
Ary zany tena harena izany de ny fahamarinana.
And righteousness will lead us to wisdom.
Ary ny fahamarinana de mitarika antsika ho amin'ny fahendrena.
That's where true security is.
Zay any amin'izay no tena azahoantsika sécurité.
Keep to the right path.
Mijanona amin'izay lalana marina izay.
And don't be impure and don't be unfaithful.
Ary aza mampirafy amin'ny fehifolo, aza mampirafy sy tsy mahatoky.
And that faithfulness of God will pass on from generation to generation.
Ny zany fahatoky san'Andriamanitra zany ny izay mahatoky Andriamanitra mahatoky zay zavatra zay de mikorina en génération en génération.
Your children will be blessed.
Ny zanakao de ho voataha.
Your grandchildren will be blessed.
Ny zavikelinao de ho voataha.
And this is something that talks, well, the next section is, it talks about dangerous women.
Ny section manaraka de miresaka momba ny vehivavy dangereux.
And women who are safe to be around.
Ary ny vehivavy izay afaka akekezana fa tsy dangereux.
Because remember, in this time, it's usually just men who are being instructed.
Satria tadio fa tamin'izany fotoana izany de ny lehilahy ihany no mahazo instruction.
This is one of the sad legacies of that time.
Karazany legacy na lova izay ohatrany mampalahelo tamin'izany fotoana izany izao zavatra zao.
It's not that women weren't educated.
Tsy hoe akory ny vehivavy tsy manana éducation.
But most of the time they had to get their education on their own.
Fa la plupart du temps tsy maintsy naka ny éducation zareo amin'ny alalan'ny tenany ihany.
And so the section on dangerous women and safe women is one more example of Proverbs saying, this is good, this is bad.
Ka ny section, les sections momba ny hoe vehivavy dangereux sy ny vehivavy en sécurité, vehivavy tsy dangereux de anisany section anankiray indray izay resahan'ny ohabolana teny mpahendrena momba an'izay.
And then in chapter 8, it goes into the discussion of living in wisdom.
Ny chapitre fahavalo indray dia miresaka momba ny hoe fiainana ampahendrena ahoana, izany hoe miaina ampahendrena izany.
And life is spoken of a lot in Proverbs.
Ny hoe fiainana izay zany dia voaresaka imbetsaka ato amin'ity boky ohabolana ity.
It says that those who are wise and have learned wisdom will have a long life.
Ohatra miteny izy hoe ny olona izay manana fahendrena dia hanana tombonandro lava.
And it's funny that life in Proverbs is many times connected with an image of water.
Mahatsikaiky indray ny hoe ny teny fiainana na hoe ny vy dia en connexion amin'ny rano le izy.
And it talks about these wise words are a fountain of life.
Hoe reteny hoe mpahendrena ireto dia loharanon'mpiainana.
But this early section also talks about wisdom being a tree of life.
Ato amin'ity section ity ihany koa nahitana hoe ny fahendrena dia hazo fahendrena.
And of course that makes
Hazo mpiainana.
us think about the Garden of Eden.
Izany dia mampitonga antsika hieritreritra ny Jardin d'Eden.
But it says, don't ever forget that being drawn away from wisdom leads to death.
Ary ny teny koa izy hoe ny raha miala amin'ny teny mpahendrena dia zany mitarika ho amin'ny fahafatesana.
So in the last portion of that opening section, there are two invitations.
Eto amin'ity section voalohany ity, amin'ny chapitre farany amin'ity section voalohany ity, dia ahitantsika invitation anankiroa.
You're invited to the feast of wisdom.
Invité ianao, voasa ianao hiatrika ny ity latabatra feast of
Wisdom.
latabatra fahendrena ity.
Or you can follow foolishness.
Na koa afaka ianao manaraka ny adalana.
And it says that, if we follow wisdom, we can bring others with us.
Raha ohatra isika ozy izy manaraka ny fahendrena dia afaka mitaona ny hafa ihany koa manaraka antsika.
And it encourages people who are following wisdom to teach each other.
Ary mi-encourager ny ireo izay manaraka ny fahendrena zany ampianatra fahendrena ho an'ireo hafa ireo ihany koa.
And in chapter 9 it says that we never finished growing in wisdom.
Ny toko fahasivy no ahitantsika fa itsika kory dia tsy mitsahatra ny mitombo amin'ny fahendrena, tsy tsahatra mihitsy zany ny fomba hitombontsika ao am-pahendrena.
Because it says if you give instructions to a wise person, they will become even wiser.
Satria rehefa ohatra ianao ka manome instruction ho an'olona izay efa endry vao maika mampitombo azy am-pahendrena izany.
So chapter 9 finishes the opening instructions.
Ny chapitre 9 io zany io chapitre 9 io ny conclusion an'ity teny fanolorana ato amin'ny ohabolana ity.
It kind of sets the stage for what comes next.
Io ny toko voalohany ka hatramin'ny toko fahasivy io zany no mametraka ny sehatra ny amin'ny bokin'ny ohabolana.
In the second section, it's called the wise sayings of Solomon.
Ny section faharoa dia ny section momba ny hoe tenim-pahendren'i Solomon.
And once again, it probably does reflect the wise sayings of Solomon's time, but it doesn't necessarily come from Solomon himself.
Ampatsahivina indray fa tsy hoe i Solomon daholo akory no nanoratra ireo fa kosa réflexion tamin'ny fotoan'andron'ny Solomon.
In fact, this saying may have been a collection of sayings that had been gathered by Solomon.
Mety koa hoe collection izay natambatra izay natambatry Solomon ihany koa ireto tenim-pahendreny reto.
We call this what follows sentence wisdom.
Fiantsonany reto zany dia antsoina hoe sentence wisdom na fehezan-tenim-pahendreny.
Because it's not a long parable,
Satria tsy ohabolana lava be akory izy ireo,
it's not a story.
tsy tantara ihany koa.
You can take each one verse by verse.
Afaka raisina verset par verset izy reto.
And verse 3 may not have anything to do with verse 4.
Ka ny verset 3 mety tsisy idirany mihitsy ny amin'ny verset 4.
So each sentence is taken as a wise saying.
Ka ny fehezan-teny tsirairay avy dia raisina ho tenim-pahendreny.
And this section is a long section. It goes from chapter 10 through chapter 22.
Ty section faharoa ity dia section lava be, metomboka amin'ny chapitre 10 le izy ka mefara amin'ny chapitre 22.
Actually, through verse 16 of chapter 22.
Chapitre 22, verset 16.
And this section is teaching values by contrasting different things, opposites.
Ty section ty dia mampianatra ny valeur ary ny fomba fampianarana amin'ilay izy dia ny hoe mampita zavatra roa.
It'll say, for example, in verse 1 of chapter 10, a wise child makes a glad father.
Ohatra zao hoe toko fahafolo andiny voalohany, ny zaza endry dia manome fifaliana ho an'ny ray.
But a foolish child is a mother's grief.
Fa ny zaza adala dia miteraka fahalelovana ho an'ny reniny.
So that whole section will follow this whole idea of this is good, but this is bad.
Ka ity section faharoa ity zany dia misy an'izay contraste zay, misy an'izay hoe fampitahana zay hoe ty tsara fa zao kosa ratsy.
And it'll be contrasting the righteous person with the wicked person.
Mampita ny olona marina sy ny olona tsy marina.
And the wise person with the foolish person.
Ny olona endry sy ny olona dala.
So it's always, this is what happens if you're good and wise.
Zao ny tranga rehefa manampahendrena ianao sy rehefa tsara.
But this is what happens if you're foolish and wicked.
Fa izao indray ny tranga raha ohatra ka adaladala ianao sy olon-dratsy.
And this is a very important section of education for a young person.
Section important indrindra ity section faharoa ity amin'ny fanomezana instruction ho an'ny tanora.
Because it's teaching them the results of their actions.
Satria mampianatra azy ireo ny conséquence ny zavatra ny action.
It's cause and effect.
Ka misy an'izay hoe cause et effet zay le izy zany.
If you do this, then this will happen.
Raha manao an'izao ianao, zao ny fiantraikany.
if you do this good thing will happen.
Raha manao zao zavatra tsara zao ianao, zao zavatra tsara zao no azonao.
But if you do this foolish thing, this bad thing will happen.
Fa raha manao zao zavatra daladala zao ianao, zao conséquence ratsy zao no mianjady aminao.
That may be the most important thing children ever learn.
Ngamba izay ny zavatra tena important ianarany ankizy.
So many children don't think about the results of their actions.
Ny ankizy tsy tena mieritreritra loatra ny conséquence ny action.
And so Proverbs is saying we would rather teach you about it than you have to find out for yourself.
Ka ny ohabolana dia miteny hoe ampianarina ianareo ilay izy au lieu de hoe nareo lasa handray ny conséquence am'izay ho conséquence-ny eo.
But the section also talks a great deal about living in society, what wisdom and community have with each other.
Ity section faharoa ity koa dia milaza ny fomba fiainana eo am-piarahamonina, living in society, ny what's happened after that?
And wisdom's effect on the community.
Dia ny efehan'ilay teny fahendrena, efehan'ny fahendrena amin'ny mpiarahamonina.
Be back in a minute.
Pause kely indray ara aloha.